Hey, what is up, guys? So today, EA dropped a Play Live stream, basically going over some new additions to Apex, some really interesting announcements for console players, and a bunch of awesome cosmetics, and a few sneak peeks at some map changes, and a buff that is coming, and possibly a game change that might be coming down later on next year. So I'm gonna go straight into this video. I'm gonna be giving you guys a play-by-play with every little frame. We're gonna digest and break down everything that this video could potentially mean for Apex Legends. So we're just gonna watch it one time through, and then we're gonna go back and we're just going to dissect every little thing that this could possibly change for Apex Legends. So let's go.
Which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba. A major map change.
Loba was a good character, Dad.
Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures.
Let's go. Sick rep skin. Oh yeah. I love that Revenant finisher.
Raiders.
Ooh.
Explorers. They risk everything in search of fame.
Watson skin looking fresh. Wraith skin looking weird as usual.
Few find what they're looking for.
Revenant being weird AF.
But if they survive, they might walk away with love.
Oh, Daddy, Crypto!
I'll high-five you all when I see you.
Pathy skin looking fresh. Alright, gonna have to wait 35 seconds to see that again. Mobile respawn beacon, love it. Ooh, lifeline buff is winning. Oh, that's a sexy.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Oh, nice, dude. I wonder if you can do things on the map with that town takeover. That's hot, man. Calling it now, Daddy Crypto, dude.
It's me. Be careful.
Wait, who's that?
Watching you.
Who the hell is that? Who is that? Was that the girl from the crypto trailers?
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved.
Nice.
It's the
Love
return of
it.
a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo
Dig
armor,
it.
and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
Yeah, dude. I think that's gonna be
You'll have
a
one of
big
these in
game
your
changer.
inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
I wonder if they're gonna incorporate that
Lost
into the
Treasures
game.
also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room,
That's
which
sick.
gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker.
Lore, more lore.
And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items, and the introduction of ya boy Mirage's heirloom,
Ya
which
boy.
is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam.
Oh,
Wondering,
snap.
praying. So before you ask, yeah.
Yeah?
Crossplay is coming.
Yes, baby.
It's been one
Oh.
of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Oh,
We're
no.
huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn.
Even the
We're incredibly
Nintendo
excited
babe.
to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall.
Great.
And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or on the PC via Origin and Steam. We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Will do, Bretta.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbole. I think I'm hypervent. I've had a really good time here.
Oh, hell yeah. Alrighty. That was sick. All right, so let's break this down. There's a lot to digest here. So what was it 523? All right, so we're just gonna break down every little bit of information here. A lot of it was cosmetic, but I think there's a lot of info in here that might get overlooked on the first look.
I might bury you here. No one will ever know. You'll just be gone.
Doesn't look like anything's changed over here.
Adventurers, raiders, explorers. They risk everything.
By the way, Watson always has some of the best skins, including Revenant, dude. Her and Rev, their dev team is on point when it comes to the skins.
Everything in search of fame, fortune.
Okay. Can we please stop messing
Explorers.
with my
They risk
girl,
everything in search of fame.
Wraith, man? Like, look at this. Why? Why? Dude. She looks like a freaking statue, bro. I want the pirate skins, man. I want the pirate skins, bro. I mean, it's sick. Don't get me wrong, but my God, she just looks like a doll, man. They did this thing with the battle pass where they made her face look so weird, man. It's just like, oh, damn. Can we just... It looks sick, but y'all overdoing it with her face.
Fortune and answers.
Dope Bloodhound skin. Kind of just looks like a recolor of every other skin they've put out. Caustic somehow. Always be getting this silver fox sexy kind of look going on. Mr. Smooth operator Santa Claus thing. Okay.
If you find what they're looking
Again, these two get some of the best skins.
for,
Some of the best skins, dude.
but if they survive, they might walk away with.
Okay. Let's talk about Daddy Crypto. Okay. That mustache, I'm just saying, mustache looks good on a man if he got it right. This dude got his game straight when it comes to the facial hair, okay? Giving him a mustache was the best idea ever. All right, anyways, enough about Daddy Crypto. Sorry, I'm getting lost with the cosmetics.
I'll high five you all.
Really, guys? You put Pathy, and there's no signs about a buff. I don't want to see it. Okay. Mobile respawn beacons. This is definitely something that's going to be getting added to the game. This is... Respawn is very notorious for testing out game mechanics in game modes and then later on introducing them into the game. They tried that with the Evo Shields and doing only Evo Shields with the P2020, and now they're doing it with the respawns, the mobile respawns. If they introduce this into the game, it will add a whole nother strategic level to the game. Having the respawns where they're at right now makes things so much harder for people who have down teammates. Like, it is undeniably and absolutely cataclysmically annoying trying to rest somebody early game, especially in ranked, when everyone's trying to get thirsty ass points early game for that mid to late game KP security, and being able to go somewhere either as a path or to maybe close down a building with a Watson and just say like even if this was like in water treatment, if you were to res on top of this building instead of like out here in this open like space here, it's like that's blocked by my webcam. Here, let me take it off. take it off. Right here. That is out in the open, man. He's just asking to get clapped. In fact, I clapped somebody here today. They just res right out in the open. It was just like they were done. It was done. It was just free kills. You know what I mean? But if you were to like say Watson this down a bit and res on top of the building and have them just jump down and be able to loot, dude, it'd be so much better for the game. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it is. I'm actually so sick lifeline buff, but before we get to that, I'm curious to see what's going to happen in season 6. Usually, with each season, there are game mechanics that change, right? With either the map rotations, the season splits for ranked, gun metas, character buffs, all this other stuff. If they introduce the Evo shields with the P2020 like they did in that limited time game mode, I would say it is almost guaranteed that we're gonna have mobile respawns available in season 7. It's not. I don't think it's gonna come season 6. I think it would be too soon to make that adjustment to the game. And I don't know what it is with respawn. They have a really hard time implementing things into the game on this level of this size. But for some reason, game modes, I'm not sure if it's just because they're very conservative about changes and they don't want to like go overboard with the changes and make it so different from what the game was originally. But I think that if people enjoy the mobile respawns, which I'm sure they will, because Fortnite has, oh, actually no, Fortnite doesn't really have that. They have like the van system and stuff like that, which is basically like this. But I think this is a perfect idea and it should have been implemented a long time ago. But I'm calling it now. This is going to be in season 7. It's not going to be in the next season. Lifeline buff. Let's look at it.
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Look at that. That's hot. Dude, that's so sick. Being able to go to the side of this like res station. Now, what I'm thinking is that they now have, to make this less busted, you see how this kind of like floats above the ground? You're going to be able to basically throw a nade right underneath. Is that Gibby in the background, by the way? Damn, he's looking thick. You could literally just throw a grenade underneath this thing and just clap somebody like no problem, because then they can't even put the wrist shield out. And I don't know, unless they make this cancelable, like being able to cancel this could be really problematic. And I wonder if there's a cooldown for this. You know what I mean? Like, could you constantly just use this as a barrier mid-game? That would be really interesting to spam this. Like, have them do this res, then they cancel it, right? And then you do it again and put it back up as kind of like a mid-field barrier. That would be really interesting to turn the tables on somebody out in the middle of like nowhere, because this would like cover like your head, this would cover your torso. They basically would have to shoot your feet, right? And if you didn't get it off, right, or sorry, if you were able to get this off and you had a gold backpack, like you would immediately turn it into a 2v1, assuming only one person's pushing you, right? Like this scenario. This is a very ideal situation. Respawn tends to show the most ideal scenarios for how some of these abilities are going to work, but in reality, like having multiple people here would be very difficult. But it is better than where her current ability is at, and this is going to be a much better use of it.
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Guns? Who needs?
Whoever saw this coming, and I know you guys did, because this trophy was in one of the Apex cinematic trailers. Congrats. Y'all nailed it. Because I've been seeing this on Reddit for a while, suggesting on what his heirloom was going to be. I wonder if you could flex on people with this thing. I'm sure you can.
Guns. I don't need guns.
All right, let's take a look. Because there's actually information here. Let me just skip back a tiny bit. So there's a loading bay. Okay, it looks like you can come up in here, which is the center. So there's something here, right? And I think that's the crypto monitor saying how many enemies are in the area. There's a down person here. I think you can probably drop into this pit. I'm trying to see if there's any loot here.
Guns? Who needs guns?
That's an enemy. Which of course isn't shooting Mirage for some reason. Okay, so let's look at this. So we still have the charge tower over here, and this is by artillery. Sorry, not artillery. This is by hydro or repulsor. I always get the two confused. Over here on this side of the map, we still have the charge station. The tank is still there. We still have this little bunker, which should have some loot in it. This has nothing. It looks like there's an entrance here. 2 bins. Go around the side. There's probably like a bin here, most likely. Top entrance. I wonder what the back looks like. I don't think there's any bins up here from the looks of it. And I'm not sure what this satellite does. I'm wondering if, like, if you could change something on the map by engaging this satellite. Because I don't know, why would they just put this satellite here for no reason? Yeah, access. So I wonder if you can access vaults by flipping this switch here and then going. What is all this stuff? So it looks like, I'm not even sure what this icon means. So this is, okay, this is where they're at, right? Oh, so this is the vaults. Okay, sorry. Now that I'm looking at it, it makes a little bit more sense. Hold on. Let's see if we can we go frame by frame? Man, I want to go frame by frame. Let's slow this down a little bit. So we're going to do half speed. We're going to take a little slower look at this. Okay. And right there. Maybe that one's open? So there's at least 3 vaults. I think there's 4. I'm not sure what this green one over here is. It looks like something's already been opened. There's like a little cog wheel. So this is where they're at. I think this is the vault over by water treatment. That one might be open. It's really hard to tell, but I think it gives you some information about what has already been opened. The vaults in general. It could just be there for no particular reason, but that's not like respawn to do. So this opens these hatches. That's why we haven't been able to access them, because there's no keys. You have to like use a satellite. Okay, so this came up, right? And this is the other side. So this is where you're at, and these 2 things, these 2 pillars kind of engage. Wait, what's that?
Walk away without it.
So, okay, something here is happening. It looks like it's, maybe there's gold items. So this is still repulsor. This is the town takeover. And then this is kind of like the overlook, right? And then that's like the little tiny basin down at the bottom. But I'm thinking that you turn this on and then it spawns maybe some gold items. That's what it looks like. And then they're running after it. So like maybe that's the treasure hunt, is like you activate something here at the satellite and then you go retrieve it wherever it is on the map. Would make sense. Treasure hunter event. Also, this looks sick, dude. The gold fingers and everything. That's sick, dude. Not my boy, dude. Don't be clapping my boy path like that. Why you gotta do him like that? Damn, Daddy Crypto. Why you gotta do him like that,
It's me.
man?
Be careful. He's watching you.
Sure. Whatever you say. So yeah. I wonder if you can hack it without going to
As you
the
just
base.
saw, the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only,
Nice.
but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
That's pretty dope.
You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
If this gets incorporated into the game, I don't think it's going to be fair to have these off rip, if that makes sense. So like, I think this would be like an RNG item that you would have to find. You'd have to get the banner and then go find a mobile respawn, unless it doesn't take up any inventory space. That's the only way I could see of them implementing the mobile respawns. Because having it off rip, I mean, I guess you could like throw it away, right, to increase your space. And what would everyone get one on the team? Like, how does that work? Did you get like 3 total, or is it like 1 per person?
Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room,
That's a cool logo. I don't think it does anything though.
which gives players a
Okay, here we go. So from what I've seen so far, I think if you activate the satellite here, there are places where you can get some easy loot that's nearby, like by rig and kind of by cage. And oh, maybe it's that empty pill crate. That's what that's been for, dude. This is right. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this is right by that empty pill crate that was always there, and everyone was like, "God damn it, respawn with your empty pill crates." I think it's gonna spawn 3 gold items there. Calling it now. Solved it.
closer look. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by
Dope.
completing challenges, as well as all new event exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The
Okay, that heirloom is absolutely troll, and I love it. It's probably, I would say, my number 2 favorite item, heirloom wise, next to the Wraith Kunai. I think there's a lot of time and effort put into the Wraith Kunai and the way it interacts with things, like causing that like cosmic rift whenever you hit something. But that's sexy.
battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, Crossplay is coming to Apex this fall. It's
Hell
been
yeah.
one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting?
All right, before we get on to the Nintendo Switch thing, and not, discarding anyone who plays Nintendo Switch, I wonder how that's going to work if you could do that remotely. If you could play in, as long as you had Wi-Fi. I mean, I guess you would. Anyways, crossplay. So what is crossplay going to mean? So I've been watching a lot of, I think it's like Sweatband TV's review of ranked games, right? And they had one reviewing like a Diamond Player's gameplay. And I don't know if that person was just having a bad day or whatever the case was, but man, like, if that is the skill level in Diamond, and I feel like whenever I play on console, I'm absolutely getting clapped in like gold. So I feel like people should be clapping harder in Diamond. But anyways, my point being is if the response time, right, and the aim is better on PC, right? Like generally speaking, we're not talking about like the top 10 percentile, right? We're just talking about like just your average gamers who fill up, the gold, the platinum lobbies, right? And possibly even diamond on console, right? I think for at least for PC players, it's going to increase the. I think it's going to decrease the skill gap between gold and platinum because there's a huge disparity when you go from gold to platinum. In gold, you can pretty much just W key. If you've been playing Apex long enough, you can W key straight through gold pretty much in a day, right? And get into platinum. But once you get into platinum, it's different. There's so much more team communication. There's so much more like focusing enemy teams who have one person mispositioned. And so you have to be really, really, really careful and really good at communicating in order to get into diamond. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, and I'm sure there are people who can solo queue platinum, right? Those people exist, but it's much easier when you have a pre-made squad and you can communicate with them in order to, not be negative in the RP. Let me turn my face cam back on. Sorry about that, guys. But point being is I think this is going to do wonders for the PC community. I don't know about console players, to be honest. If they don't make it optional about whether or not console players have a choice when playing with PC players, it actually might get really bad for console players, in my opinion, right? Because the response time and the ping and just the equipment that PC players generally have typically outperform a console, right? And a controller for the most part. Yeah, you have aim assist, but the thing is, I personally think that aim assist really doesn't. I mean, it's a slight advantage, but whenever I play with aim assist, I feel like it gets in the way for me personally, and maybe it's just because I'm used to mouse and keyboard. But I really don't find there being such an advantage when playing on a controller. You know what I mean? Especially when you go longer distances. Maybe up close for tracking, sure. Up close to maybe like close mid-range. But when we're talking like mid-range to long range, like it doesn't take into consideration the bullet trajectory. You have to be standing still for that to really even work out for you. You know what I mean? So I know crossplay is going to be great for the community overall. The queue times are going to be a lot faster. Ranked, for people who are actually good at the game, I think it's going to help them get much higher up into the ranks, because now you're going to have these lobbies filling up with people that are much easier to kill, generally speaking, percentage wise. I think people are going to be able to get into diamond more easily, and people who are stuck in diamond are going to be able to get into masterclass. And then those in masterclass are really going to have a pre-made squad who communicates, better than everybody else in masterclass, who punishes people for being out of position, who punishes people for not rotating at an adequate time in the match and getting a good position locked down. And it's going to reward people who just have good aim and have all the aforementioned, right? The team mechanics are really going to, you're really going to see like those who are in pred coming in fall, which is probably like season 6. People who are going to be in pred are going to be like the best of the best. And I wonder if console players are going to be taking up those pred lobbies, right? Because I'm pretty sure you can get demoted out of pred and into master, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you are, because it's top 50, right? I think it's top 50 RP. Because once you're in masters, I believe the way it works is, and I could be absolutely wrong and probably speaking on my ass, but from what I just surmised pretty much, is the amount of RP that you have in Master. The top 50 in Masters with the most amount of RP, they take the top 50, and those are the Preds, pretty much, right? So, like, if you're number 51 Master and you happen to gain a bunch of RP one day, and then the bottom of Pred, right, like number 50 Pred in the US, they could be demoted back down to Master, and so they'd be constantly fluctuating pretty much. That's just at least the way I think it works and will be working. But it would be interesting to see console players in there and how they're going to integrate that. But if they do a complete reset, it would make sense. So this would probably be like season 6 is probably going to be upon us when this comes out. In fact, I think this will be implemented immediately on season 6. Actually, as a matter of fact, I can almost tell you exactly when this is going to happen, because if a season is about 3 months, right? We're in season 5. We're in season 5. It's June. The game came out in February, March, April, May, June. So if it's 3 months from May, June, July, August. So I think I'm doing my math wrong, I'm sure, but it's either the end of August or like mid-September, basically, is when season 6 will be, and when we'll have cross play available. I'm pretty sure there would be. It just wouldn't make sense to do this in the middle of a season. So we're in June. We have like about at least 2 more months to wait before crossplay is introduced. But anyways, back to the video.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official. We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play. Xbox,
Interesting.
PlayStation, Switch, or on the PC via Origin and Steam.
I have to try it for
We're
the
throwing out
Switch.
a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Thanks, bro.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbole. I think I'm hypervent. I've had a really good time here.
All right, bro. Coolio. So yeah, there was a lot to unpack in that live stream, pretty much. I hope you guys found this really useful. It would mean the world if you guys would like this video, if you found this useful for you at any point in the video. And yeah, drop a comment if you have any questions or any suggestions or ideas or anything else that maybe I've missed in the video. And also come hang out with us. We stream 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. Me and my wife streaming Apex. It's going to be a good time. Guys, thanks for hanging out if you made it this far into the video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.